Let's discuss buoyancy force in this video. Buoyancy force, which is also called upthrust. So this buoyancy force or upthrust is something exerted by a fluid. So this is exerted by a fluid. Exerted by a fluid. Liquids and gases are called fluids. Liquids and gases together are called fluids. So what this fluid does? Exerted by a fluid means on what it will exert this upward force. Upthrust, as the name suggests, it is upward force. Upward force. Buoyancy force is a kind of upward force exerted by a fluid on an object when it is partially or fully immersed. Let's have this condition like this. Suppose you have a vessel and the vessel is filled with some fluid, or here it can be a liquid. When an object is partially like this or fully like this, when it is immersed in this liquid exert a force on this object in the upward direction. Because of that, weight inside a liquid, weight weight of an object inside a liquid or a fluid is always lesser than the weight outside, lesser than the weight outside. What does it mean? Suppose this object, when this object outside, its weight outside is 50 Newton. When it is partially immersed, its weight could be 45 Newton only. 45 Newton. When it is fully immersed, it will be only 40 Newton only. See, as I discussed already, the weight is a force and it has to be measured in Newton. So the weight of an object is less when it is partially or fully immersed in a liquid. So why is it so? And what is the reason behind that? The reason of that is found by Archimedes. What Archimedes said was, when an object is partially or fully immersed in a liquid, on the object an upthrust is acting on. That upthrust, this is what exactly Archimedes found. Upthrust acting on an object. Upthrust acting on an object. So when the object is outside, it is not going to act. Only when the object is partially or fully immersed in a liquid. So upthrust acting on an object partially or fully immersed. Partially or fully immersed. How much upthrust will be there? That's what Archimedes found. The upthrust acting on an object when it is partially or fully immersed will be equal to weight. Which weight? Weight of the liquid displaced. Weight of the liquid displaced. That means when you try to put the object inside, the object being solid, the solid, it has to go inside the liquid. It has to push away some liquid. So the liquid will be displaced. So if you want to make an understanding of that, you just see this. When the liquid level is only this much, when you put this object inside this liquid, when you put this object, the liquid level will increase from here to here. That means this much of the liquid is displaced by the object. Whatever this liquid amount, this displaced liquid's weight will be acting on the object. That is what Archimedes said. This is what the law of Archimedes. So what is Archimedes principle? So Archimedes principle is that Archimedes principle is that when an object is partially or fully immersed in a liquid, the liquid will exert an upthrust on the object. That upthrust will be equal to weight of the liquid displaced. This is what Archimedes principle. Remember that these are the points. First thing, where there should be a liquid and object should either be partially or fully immersed in a liquid. When it is partially or fully immersed in a liquid, there is an upthrust acting on the object. That upthrust acting on the object is equal to weight of the liquid displaced. Weight of the liquid displaced. So this is not true only for water. This is true for any liquids and gases. This is true for any liquids and gases. That force, this upthrust, is called buoyant force. Buoyant force or buoyancy force. Anything we can be calling it. So it's a buoyancy force or force of buoyancy. So what is it? The buoyancy force is the upthrust acting on an object partially or fully immersed in a liquid. Buoyancy force is the upthrust acting on an object when an object is partially or fully immersed in a liquid. See, you look at this point, weight of an object outside is 50 Newton, means weight inside is less than that. Depends on the liquid, this weight can increase or decrease, but it is always less than this. So let us write one more important point also. Weight of the object outside is always greater than weight of the object inside a liquid. So weight inside the liquid is called apparent weight. Apparent weight. So weight outside is the actual weight of the object. So the actual weight of an object is always greater than the apparent weight. See, nothing is happening to the object. The moment you take the object outside, the weight becomes normal as usual. But only when it is inside the liquid, the weight appears to have decreased. This point you remember, like the weight of the object, appears to have decreased, but not actually decreased. Appears to have decreased only when the object is inside the liquid. Only when the object is inside. Just a minute. Only when the object is inside the liquid. Inside means it may be partially or fully. So only when the object is inside. So this point is weight outside is always greater, or in other words we can say that apparent weight is less than the actual weight. Apparent weight is less than the actual weight. Why that weight appears to have decreased? The upthrust is acting. Let's discuss little bit more about this. Suppose you have this object outside, the object's weight is 50 Newton. Then the downward force, that means weight, is equal to 50 Newton. When it is inside, the weight is acting in the downward direction, whereas the upthrust is acting in the upward direction. Since they are acting in the opposite direction, net force is equal to weight which is acting downwards minus the upthrust acting upwards. This upthrust is equal to weight of the liquid displaced. So the net force or the apparent weight is equal to actual weight minus upthrust. So apparent weight. See here you see this first example which I showed you. The weight outside is 50 Newton, weight inside is 40 Newton. Weight outside is 50 Newton, weight inside is 40 Newton. How much weight appears to have decreased? 10 Newton weight. That means weight of the liquid displaced is equal to 10 Newton. So you can just relate it using a simple problem. Suppose This is the vessel and object is inside, and when the object is outside its weight is 50 Newton, inside its weight is 45 Newton. Why? Because the downward force weight is 50 Newton, the upward force, the upthrust is 5 Newton, hence the apparent weight is equal to 50 Newton minus 45 Newton, 50 Newton minus 5 Newton. So this apparent weight is equal to actual weight actual minus upthrust. Apparent weight is equal to actual weight minus upthrust. This way you can link apparent weight and actual weight through a formula. And other things we talked about weight are, weight is equal to what? Mass into gravity. Then weight is equal to mass into gravity, but we already discussed that density is equal to mass by volume. Density is equal to mass by volume. Then you can write weight of an object can be written as mass of the object into gravity. So this we will be using to solve problems, so kindly watch very thoroughly. And weight of the object is equal to mass of the object into gravity, but mass is equal to, based on this formula, mass is equal to density into volume. Mass of the object is density of the object into volume of the object into gravity. Then what is the weight of the liquid displaced? Weight of the liquid displaced is equal to mass of the liquid displaced into gravity. What is mass of the liquid? We know that mass is equal to density into volume. Mass of the liquid is density of the liquid into volume of the liquid. So density of the liquid into volume of the liquid. It's not the whole volume of the liquid. Only, as I explained here, only this liquid displaced is what we need to consider. So that is why here we have to say liquid displaced. So weight of the liquid displaced is mass of the liquid displaced into gravity. Mass of the liquid displaced is equal to density of the liquid displaced into volume of the liquid into gravity. Then this is the actual weight of the object. This is the weight of the liquid displaced. What is apparent weight? Apparent weight is equal to actual weight minus the upward force by the liquid, that is called upthrust. So actual weight is this, weight of the liquid displaced is this. If this is the weight of the liquid, upward thrust or upthrust is equal to weight of the liquid displaced. We can write it as actual weight actual minus weight of the liquid displaced. This is what Archimedes said. So actual weight is density of the object, volume of the object into gravity, minus weight of the liquid displaced is density of the liquid, volume of the liquid displaced into gravity. Gravity is common, so apparent weight equal to, you can take gravity common, so density of the object, volume of the object minus density of the liquid, volume of the liquid displaced into gravity.